What's up, everybody? It's Friday, February 19th right now. I'm in Hinton, Oklahoma. Just to give you guys a little update going on. What's going on here? I picked up a load going from the Loprino Foods facility, or one of the two, in Lemoore, California. The load's going to Brighton, Michigan. Got two drops there. Brighton, if you're not familiar with Michigan, which join the club. I'm not the most familiar with Michigan myself. I can count on one hand still how many times I've been to Michigan. Brighton is, I don't know how far north I would call it. Doesn't look like it's that far, though, north of Ann Arbor. It's along I-96 in between Detroit and Lansing. But I am running about possibly a good couple of days ahead of schedule on it. It's not due until the 23rd at, I think, noon. And I'm on schedule to be there on the 21st. Yeah. But I'm running on recaps. I ended up my shift here in Hinton with only 1 minute left on my 70-hour clock. And I think I get like 8 something back tonight. And then really just have just enough hours to work with to get it there on the 21st. I asked for sent in the macro asking for a drop or swap. And also on even better news, my truck is ready for pickup. So tomorrow morning I will be there at our yard. It sounds like my DM is going to probably going to pick me up and take me to the truck and then meet me. I'm going to treat her to breakfast as well. So I need a ride to my truck, so I'm going to drop my load in our drop yard at our terminal there. The trailer needs a few items of work on it. The spider valve on the brakes. Basically that's the valve that pushes air out to all the brake chambers and overrides the parking brake. It sticks in the open position really bad at first, and then it gradually closes, but not all the way. I thought maybe it was just icy conditions causing it, but even in above freezing temps, it's still sticking some. Very lightly, it needs attention though. The trailer dog leg's a little bit to the right, not too bad, but it's enough to be annoying. And then the left rear side marker light on the trailer also is damaged. I don't know what hit it. Something did, but it's banged up and basically shattered. The light doesn't work, and the rear mount bolt is sheared off. Now I can do all that work myself. I can change that, but problem is I'm in my loaner truck, so I don't have any of my tools. All I have is really just 2 or 3 changes of clothes, and then enough to do pre-trips with, and that's it. I do have tools on my truck, although I don't have screw extractors or bolt extractors, whatever. So, but I know how to do that work. I just don't have the tools to do it with yet. But that's not a big deal anyway, because I'm going to be at our terminal regardless tomorrow morning. I can just have them work on that. Also, the landing gear on this trailer is, what a pain in the ass. Very difficult. I didn't even raise it all the way up because it's just it's that hard to do. I can run it in low gear mode, but do I really want to crank it 200 times or whatever it is to get it up from where it's at? I think I'm up at the minimum, like 6 to 8 inches, whatever. Enough to be legal, but I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where I've been really concerned: are the sand shoes going to scrape on the ground somewhere when I'm changing grades, like when I'm going uphill, going on a flatter area, whatever, or even going on a driveway or whatever. You gotta watch out for that kind of stuff, because you can get stuck. You can also damage the landing gear by doing that. And luckily I haven't touched the ground on anything yet, but there have been a couple times where watching in my mirrors, really, really close. Like within probably an inch, easily within an inch of touching the ground in a couple of spots where I've seen. Not something I really like to be doing, but again, I don't know what the deal is with this gear. It's an older trailer. Might just need lube, but it could just be that also the mechanism has issues. So I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna try to get all that stuff worked on. I don't know if I'm gonna be dropping this load yet, but I'm gonna try. I already sent the macro in, and my DM also even already sent in the request. See if I could drop it as well. Um, Fortunately, also my DM's going to be working tomorrow morning, so yeah, we got good timing there. So that, when I do get back to my truck, though, I will be in a position again where I can start live streaming again as well, and start, you know, making some more of the recorded videos of my pickups and deliveries or whatever that I sometimes post. I do get compliments on those camera angles and stuff I have, or my camera setup. I do intend to keep posting that kind of stuff, especially because a lot of times people do find it helpful when they end up after their first time going to a particular customer that maybe I've been to before. And then I can just send them the link to whatever the video is that corresponds to their customer and say, here you go. Now you can see exactly what you're dealing with when you go there. Um, yeah, so I mean, I don't have too many people complimenting, but I do have people, a few people rave about that, and it's good because that's the whole point of it, helping each other out, and build a fellowship, friendship, whatever. People here, we have a really good family atmosphere here at JCT. Yeah, my DM even was saying, was basically implying that she's gonna she's gonna pick me up at the yard, and then we'll go eat breakfast together. I told her, kind of, I buy you fly kind of thing. That's something that we always had in the Air Force. Sometimes when someone is too busy working, whatever, would kind of do that. Maybe someone was hungry but they had a lot of work going on. Hey, I'll buy if I'll buy if you fly. Let's say if I'm the one working and I maybe can't stop what I'm doing to go get myself some lunch. I'll offer to buy someone else's lunch for them, in return for them going somewhere to get my food for me. Um, and that's a real nice scratch your back kind of, or mutual ball scratching thing, whatever. It's I mean, come on, it's a retired military, so you're gonna get some of the colorful talk from me that you won't necessarily hear from some other people. But yeah, that's the idea. And yeah, that's what I like about working here, driving for this company too. I mean, some people are going to have shit to talk about JCT, but so what? I mean, it's great for me, and I love the family team atmosphere here. It's excellent fit for my needs. You guys know that. And how many companies out there do you know have like 800 or so trucks in their fleet? And it's not exactly like I guess mega company, but it's definitely not a small company either. And I can sit there and have lunch or breakfast, whatever, with my DM or even planners. I even have like personal rapports with certain planners we have here. I mean, you can go hang out at their house or whatever with them off duty. Not too many megas I can think of where it's like that. In fact, there's a guy I'm mentoring here who just started with us. He spent about a year, I think it was, with Swift. And, I met him his first day ever here. He hadn't even done a load yet. And I got to just chit-chatting with him at our terminal. Turned out, it was funny because 800 trucks or so we got here, and then he tells me, oh yeah, I'm waiting on another driver to show up with a load here, because and I'm going to be taking it to Las Vegas and to Buena Park, California. And this guy, this new hire, lives in Fontana, California, or for the gringos here, it's Fontana. For those of you guys who are Spanish speakers, it's Fontana. So. But yeah, it's right there in the San Bernardino Valley, and Buena Park is kind of over in LA, Orange County area, or actually I would call that Orange County. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was going to be his home time load so he can get home and get to his stuff. And I just found it funny because like you're going to Vegas and Buena Park, huh? Okay. Guess what? I know who's bringing it to you. And many of you guys who are regulars on my channel also know who that is. It's Simi on the Road, also known as Linda. Because I was talking to her a couple of days before that, and she was telling me about how she was going to be picking that particular load up in Russellville, Arkansas, and bringing it to the yard so she could do her home time. So now you get a brand new driver who's only experience now is with a very large company of about 16,000 trucks, and most of the people he's probably seen are people he's never seen before or has only seen once and never seen them again. And a lot of them maybe only stay for about a year or something before they move on to other ventures. You never know. And he gets to talking to me and finds out that I know the driver who's bringing him his load. And then while we're sitting at the yard, I have a couple other people I know personally who, I was actually. Okay, another message, probably from my DM again. Anyway, while I'm at the yard, I think the next morning, because he was staying there, he had to wait till Linda showed up. Linda finally came in with the load. And she and I ended up going out to eat lunch together. I even invited him to go with us, but he had already eaten. But then I ended up meeting, coming across my friends Jesse and Diane. Jesse sometimes comes on my channel to watch my live streams and get, talk trash or whatever. So, chit-chat, bullshitting with them for a little bit. And then there was another friend who also I saw there. Someone else, a couple other people I was familiar with, not necessarily friends with, but I'm acquainted with, and cordial with. And then a friend of mine, I saw his truck parked over in the bobtail area there. He and his son, who rides with them, they were over at the hotel though. So I mean, that's the kind of thing you get here. We got a lot of drivers here who've been here for at least a year. Like I said, we got about 800 power units, and I keep track of, basically all the anniversary stuff, like who has an anniversary or who drops off the list. And we were trending down. We had like 550 drivers who had at least a year with the company several months back, and then there was a point where it got down to as low as 510. But now it's trending back upward, back up closer to 520, if I remember right. So it's going back in the right direction. And and just imagine, like, we have that many drivers out of that many trucks. 800 trucks, and basically you're telling me that more than half of our fleet has been here for at least a year. And how many of those people have I seen at least once, or am I friends with, or have at least some kind of interaction with here and there, whatever. And I'm just one of the, one person, and I'm not even the most sociable guy in the world either. To be honest, ironically, you wouldn't think I would say something like that, being that I have this YouTube, and then now TikTok as well. But like I said, I'm not trying to be YouTube famous. I'm not trying to be TikTok famous either. I post my stuff for friends to see, or for people to get some kind of usefulness out of, or for my kids to see, or family, whatever. Anything else beyond that is, I guess, icing on the cake to me. So anyway, that's what's going on. We got good atmosphere here, so that way, if you guys have any remote interest in coming here, I'm not trying to recruit. This isn't the right place for just everybody, and I will, and I won't try to get someone to come here unless I really think that this place is going to be a good fit for their needs and for JCT's needs as well. So, everyone's free to have their own opinions, whatever, and take it or leave it. And like I say, I don't want to go too much on that. But and more so, this is just meant to be an update to give you guys a heads up on what's going on with me, and how much longer before you can expect to see me live streaming again, or posting some of the other content that you guys see me occasionally post. Coming really soon. I don't know, don't think I'll live stream picking up tomorrow, but I'm picking my truck back up, but I don't know, I might do a short video, like, or, yeah, because, yeah, like I said, my DM's going to be there. I don't know, I'm not going to go videoing somebody else without their permission. Yeah, I don't think I think it's tacky. It's not respectful either, because if they don't want to be seen on video, it's, because some people are like that. I don't intend to put her on video or anything like that, but I might get some footage of me coming back to my truck and like, oh, my baby, yeah. It's been about a month. Come on now, and I'm missing it. Not just the manual. Actually, this truck here, for auto shift, this is probably the best auto shift truck I've driven, to be completely honest with you. There's still some nuisance things about it, but there's some, you can drive my truck and still find some nuisance things about it too. But ultimately, though, for one, I like to be different. I drive a Peterbilt 579, and there are only so many of us left here who drive that kind of truck. Everybody else here at our company drives Kenworth T680s or Freightliner Cascadias. This truck I'm in right now is a Cascadia 2019. Like I said, overall it's been a good truck. Not as annoying with some of the gear shifting habits it has and other stuff as other trucks, but I could still do without the IPM crap. IPM is Integrated Powertrain Management, or I think Intelligent Powertrain Management, whatever. I forget what it stands for. I know it's something powertrain management, and it has to do with when you're cresting hills or coming down to the bottom of a hill, it'll chop your throttle on coast. It's basically meant to save fuel, which there are times I guess it can save fuel, but then the last load I was under, the one going from Olathe, Kansas to Sparks, Nevada, I wasn't getting the greatest fuel economy on that route. Maybe it's, of course the terrain doesn't help things, but I think I was only getting like 5, maybe 6 miles per gallon. So it's not always going to get you like the most spectacular mileage. It just depends on how heavy your load is, what kind of terrain you're dealing with, how fast you drive, your accelerating habits, and whatever else. Like I say, overall this truck isn't really that bad. The real problem here is this bed that I'm on. It's one of the cheap ones. Not comfortable at all. Not good for my back. I think I've had soreness in my, I can't tell if it's ligaments, tendons, or whatever in my upper right leg area, and also down by my knee. I don't know if that has something to do with it. But these beds are not good. However, if you do have an interest in coming to JCT, I will give you some good advice here, okay? Couple of different options here. One, if you come to JCT, they're by default are going to give you this, this cheaper, not good mattress. However, when you are picking your truck, you can tell them you'd like to get a pillow top mattress and not this one. They do have pillow tops. They'll put a pillow top in for you, and they'll charge it against your maintenance account if you're interested in doing that. The other option would be like what I did when I first started driving for this company a few years ago. My wife ended up ordering a pillow top mattress for me from, I think, Walmart.com or whatever. Wasn't something we get from the store, but she ordered it online. It's a good price, and it's a lot more comfortable. I told a friend of mine who drives for us, actually he just tried to call me not too long while I was sitting there recording this. Anyway, he didn't know that you could get pillow top mattresses from the company. And so I told him, because I was at the yard one time talking to him about it. And so next thing you know is he goes over to the shop. Hey, I heard you guys have pillow tops. Yeah, we do. Oh, great. Can I get one? And, how's it working on it? So they told him, and he ended up getting a pillow top on his truck right then and there. So he was really happy about that. So definitely something to keep in mind if you have any remote interest in here. You don't necessarily have to go with these god awful mattresses that they put in by default. And if you do want to go with the god awful mattress, just know that JCT is very much anti bed bugs and other kind of stuff. So once whatever mattress has been used, I say if you get in a truck that someone else has used before, you're not going to be laying on that same mattress that the person before you used. They're going to take that mattress out, trash it, and put a brand new one in there. Not going to be a good mattress, but I mean, unless you ask for the pillow top, like I said, but at least you won't have to worry about sleeping in somebody else's bed bug stuff or cooties or BO or whatever else they might have gotten into the end of the mattress that you might not want to be sniffing or getting all over your body. Getting, especially when you're all naked and stuff. Because I know a lot of you guys like to sleep naked. I don't need to know that, but just saying, I'm sure plenty of people do. I have some entertainment here, all right, guys? See if you guys are paying attention. So, add some comment there if you're still watching to this point and actually listening to this and say, yeah, I sleep naked, or no, I sleep with PJs on, or nightgown, or shorts, or whatever. I don't know. Just something, whatever, show you're paying attention, all right? Or even just say, and just get a laugh, whatever. God, you're so stupid. All right, well, that's all I have. Make this, I don't want to make this too incredibly long. And because I got me a peanut butter shake from Sonic that I want to finish up, or haven't even really had much of any. You can still see the whipped cream there. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up before I bed down and plan on getting back to my truck and back to where I can start live streaming and other stuff for you guys again. All right. So you guys all have a great day, good weekend, whatever. Hopefully have some live streaming for you guys perhaps this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Or if like I said, I don't want to do live streams on the pickups or deliveries, but I will. Or maybe after I've already done pickup or whatever, or I'm done recording footage. So it's kind of what I got going on here, right? So all right, we'll see you guys. Have a great day.